man. Oh, man. No, because you'll just steal all my moves, dude.
Damn, like trying to steal shit from you, bro. They're my own fucking moves.
Yeah. That's why you're trying to get permission to fuck on my bedroom floor, right? If you had moves, that wouldn't even be an option. Be like, look, I'm gonna find a place.
I really wish you would have left it to the house to vote on.
I thought he had asked if he could fuck downstairs on the floor, like as opposed to the couch for some reason. I just don't see, she's gonna have a house most likely.
Yeah, that's the other reason I like sticking by campus, though, is because she probably walked there, and it's just, you can go back to her place.
Yeah, that's true. We got to figure out where this show is.
Yeah. No matter what, I'll probably end up on campus, just because I like to play the odds.
That's fine. I mean, at some point, we may...
And I can walk back.
I was say, at some point, we may end up splitting up. I don't know.
It's only 4 miles home. Don't worry about me too hard.
4 miles? Shit. Well, the plan is...
You know how fast 4 miles goes when you're fucked up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's only like an hour and a half. But...
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
If you got a little bump in you, you'll just bring your headphones.
So, Shawn, are you starting the night with, like, goals as far as, like, where your standards are? Or are you just starting the night with no standards, or where are those at?
I don't have any standards that night, bro. I'm just trying to get it wet.
We should just go to a drag show.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get it wet, bro. No, I mean, I'm not trying to fuck like a 500-pounder or nothing crazy. Because I got a bad hip right now. I fucked it up like a couple weeks ago, but so I'm trying to just, I don't know.
So what, you need somebody that's going to be on top? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just don't want to be having to work too hard, bro. I just want a nice little slide and ride, bro. I ain't trying to be all busting sweat. I ain't trying to work. I ain't trying to have a workout, bro. I just want a fucking simple slide and ride, bro. So I want that night.
I know I'm off the next day. So I just doubt I'll sleep that night. I'm pretty sure no matter what I get into, I'll be up when the sun rises.
Who? You mispronounced who. You get, no matter who you get into.
Yeah. No matter who or what, I should say.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that's all I was getting at is like I'm assuming I'll probably be up the next day because I haven't had like that kind of all night for a while. Probably the last time the people from out of town were here.
Oh, yeah.
I just gotta wait until Kev's like super hard. It's like, hey, yo, Kev, set up to your bedroom, bro. You get on the bed, I get on the floor, bro.
No.
I love how he knows nobody uses the entire first floor here and most of the second, and he still wants to use your bedroom.
Yeah, rather than just see if the rest
basement.
of the people that live here would be cool. Like, rather than that, the option is, like, let me go up into your bedroom on your floor where you're probably going to be mid-coitus yourself and then just power through that.
Why can't we just have some
I'm going to encourage him. I hope you're aware.
I understand that. There's no stopping this train. I get it. This will be a conversation in a string of conversations that leads until 1 a.m. on January 1st. You might pay a hooker for it?
Well, I don't think I have the budget in cash, but I feel like a gram of cocaine goes farther than $70 or $80. So if I have a gram and I'm just like, hey, I need you to take him upstairs and these two people are going to be fucking. I just need you to fuck him loud and proud beside them. Like they're not even there. Maybe I can make it happen. Like Meth Mouth from the other night.
See, the only problem I have here is I don't have...
camera?
I don't have memory card for my GoPro, so I won't be able to get both in the same shot. So, how am I going to get... Because it's not like you can just leave your laptop open and recording and have no one notice. Oh, what's that little red light? Why is your laptop even open?
I can take that. I have a soldering iron.
Why are these well-placed lamps just casually on?
Okay, I can't hide lighting as well as I can hide an LED in your camera. But if you need that LED gone, I got your back.
I'm just going to set it to night vision and aim it at Shawn. And then I'll have blackmail. I mean, that's how these things work.
I don't know if you can blackmail him.
Hey, well, he may get married someday.
I mean, after what I heard happened
and it's
on
easy
that
to
one
false
late night
dates.
tips, I don't know that there's anything left to incriminate him.
What, the butt stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, the butt chronicles. That, I don't think you should be deterred from it, Shawn, in the future. I think
butt stuff in general.
Don't look before you leap, as they always say. That's tonight's late night tip.
Are we recording yet?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. So we just slid in there, just like Shawn's gonna try to do on New Year's Eve, into my bedroom.
That is epic, bro.
So, my thing is, I think it's gonna make it harder for you to get to the finish line if part of your pitch is at some point like, hey, you want to go upstairs, kick it in my buddy's room. Or are you just like, when I decide to go to, like, what if I decide to go to bed before you? Because what I think is going to happen here is Shawn's going to try to get me to cave, and what he's going to do is he's going to try to get in there before I'm ready to go to bed, because I always stay up later than he does.
Oh, he's going to try.
And then he's going to try to just like sneak fuck on my bed, and then I'm going to come upstairs at like 5 a.m. to lay down, and there aren't going to be sheets on my bed. And they're going to be like tucked away in the back of my closet, or like dunked in the fish tank or something, like some kind of really.
Candies on it in memory of that love seat. Also sad.
Fair enough. Oh no. Well,
But there's a huge floor in here.
See, and then there's the other thing is, I feel like
Somebody's gonna be able to paint or
I could be wrong here, but it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. Right now, I'm not suggesting that you sneak into my bedroom and try to do a chick doggy style on my floor and watch me sleep. But what I'm saying is
I'm editing that laugh out.
There are 2 couches downstairs, so I mean, what you should be doing is buying like a couple of Stacker 2s and a Red Bull and making sure you're the last person up, and then you can just go to town on the couches and no one's gonna know, and you don't even have to ask permission. You can just do it.
Basement.
No,
He doesn't have to wait till people go to bed.
There's no furniture down
There's
there.
a washer
it's
and a
scary
dryer,
down
plenty of
there. There's a
baskets of
ghost
clothes.
down there
There's not a ghost.
who wears a robe and his name is Ramon.
That was just my cat on the roof.
Jesus.
Yeah, he follows me to the bathroom sometimes. It's weird. I mean, you don't like being down there. It's not a place I mean, there is a table to bend someone over on, but Shawn mentioned a hip injury. He's not going to want to stand up. You're not going to get someone to lay down on that floor.
I just always picture if I was a larger fellow, I could just lay down on like the concrete and it wouldn't bother me that much. She could just be on top and use me as the bed.
But it's a basement floor.
It's painted.
She's going to have to, without pants on, put her knees on
It's
like a
3
towel
a.m.
that's
on New
on.
Year's. Do you think she's in a basement with Shawn? Do you think her complaint's going to be the floor?
It's going to be the
I
basement.
I don't think so.
don't think any chick's gonna want to be fucking me in a basement, bro. I don't think that's.
But I'm saying, but like friend's couch, you can pull that. You can pull the like, oh, we're both too drunk to go anywhere. I'm supposed to crash here. Like, oh, I'm just gonna make out with you on the couch, and eventually, you'll get there.
But then we don't have to go to bed.
Honestly, dude, probably what's gonna happen is this: we'll probably be out. We'll be out and about or whatever, and whoever I'm trying to fuck, I'm just gonna get confirmation that they have their own spot. Then probably what'll happen is I'll end up fucking her at her place, and then having to like find a way to get to your house. I may just have to like, I don't know, figure it out.
Beautiful thing about this
Well,
city,
I'll
Shawn, everything's in walking
I'll
distance.
be too fucked up to drive, that's for sure. And then I ended up needing to, like, I don't know, as far as the Uber goes, I didn't really try to pay an Uber. So I might just split it. I just need to make sure I have my headphones with me or something. So, I don't know.
I mean, I'll make the morning swoop, but there's nothing like taking a walk in the fresh morning sun when you just rifled off a couple of would-be children.
Right?
I didn't have anything clever to call sperm there.
As long as she's, like, fairly close to the area. Worse than the worst, I could catch you totally, too.
I mean, see, I think you're in the wrong mindset here, buddy. If you don't, with all due respect, and remember, I'm saying with all due respect, I think you just need to be more open-minded. You're setting boundaries for a make-believe, like, hypothetical lay. You should just be open. Like, if she lives in Grandview, you should be like, that's cool. Okay, so after I accomplish my mission, my next mission will be to get home. Like, you're over here like, well, like, maybe if she lives on the east side of 21st, and within, like, I don't know, maybe, let's say 1.6 miles, then okay, I'll try. You should just be like, hey, this chick's down, and it's New Year's, so I'm going to go there. And then, as long as I don't get taken up to Toledo, Kev will be able to come pick me up in the morning, or, something. You can walk to the Burger King and have a coffee.
You get taken to Toledo, you're not leaving.
Yeah, if you get taken to Toledo,
if you're leaving, all your organs aren't.
They are selling you, or at least, part. Absolutely.
But no, that's your least of your worries should be where you end up, because everything is close enough. It's an $8 Uber if you wait long enough.
Do you think a lion picks its prey based on how many trees are around to hide it in?
No, it picks it on how weak it is, Sean. One goal.
What you're looking for are tattoos and really loud, obnoxious behavior.
I need that ginger guy. He saw through me in 45 seconds, and what he saw in me is what I'm looking for. I need him to go to a bar and scan a room and be like, that one, and that one, and that one. No self-esteem in any of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a team game. We just gotta...
I will buy his shots. I should have got his goddamn number.
What you gotta do is you gotta get some decoys to throw out there, Talk to some chicks that are in groups that you don't think you're going to bang, and just kind of break them down. And then as you kind of move around, you start random conversations in front of other potential people.
I'm so lame. I worked a cigarette game on the patio a lot, or just a drink at the bar.
Yeah, I've seen your James Dean impression. It's pretty good.
Oh,
but
what? Wait. Okay. Go on.
Leaned up against the wall smoking a cigarette like, I hate being here, but I'm here.
Yeah, but it works.
And it works, absolutely.
And that's literally my feeling until it works out. So it's,
because they're thinking one of two things. They're either thinking, I can fix him, or he won't try to fix me. In either way, you're good.
No, because I'm wearing a punk band shirt normally that insinuates I'll try and fix her.
Does it?
It's the wrong kind of punk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I feel like if I walk around with a Clash t-shirt on, people will think, yes.
I love that you're broken. I love that you're broken. I don't want to make it better.
Yeah, here's an NSA nut, if he's got a Sex Pistols t-shirt on, you're like, yes.
Yeah,
he'll never call me.
Exactly. All of my bands scream like he's going to call me in 3 months drunk as piss.
And this is Sean's issue because he wears an Easy E t-shirt. So girls see him, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to get AIDS.
That's fucked up, but man. Oh, shit. No, actually, I might strike out because I'm going to be rocking the Raiders hoodie, too.
You're going to be trying to sleep with a chick that I'm not going to be like, I'm just going to be like, Sean should not fuck her. I'm going to come up to her and be like, why he's wearing that Easy E shirt? I'm like, nah. I'm going to be like, because his New Year's resolution every year is to beat AIDS so he can live a few years longer.
So if you feel like remixing the joke, you could say, because if he wears this shirt, then he can't be charged with manslaughter if you die, or something like he can. Because, that's a crime. If you knowingly give someone AIDS, you get charged with, like, murder or manslaughter or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Sean's like, I've been accused and acquitted.
It can't stick, though.
They didn't prove it was my AIDS. The glove fit. Nasty.
You must acquit. So Sean's got a solid strategy. So what's the... you got any moves? What have you gotten... Have we had successful New Year's Eves before? Because I'm going to be honest with you, my one night stand count on New Year's Eve is not very high. I've been the recipient of a lot of late night, there's no one to bang here, so I'm going to tease you with nudie pics. Like, I've been the recipient of that before. Mm-hmm. I actually had one of those awkward moments where you send a response to your father instead of the chick who sent you nudes, and you wake up to a weird text message from your father about, him trying to be cool about what he read from you. But yeah, normally it's been basically if I don't have a girlfriend on New Year's, I'm not doing so hot. What are you guys feeling confident? You have success in the past to build from? Sean, you got anything?
As far as randos go, nah. I've had a few experiences on like St. Patty's Day and like 4th of July, shit like that. But as far as New Year's go, nah, man, not a whole lot of luck. And unless it's like with a girl who I've already been talking to or something. Which I had like 2 potential situations like that lined up, but I was like, fuck it, I'd rather just go to Columbus and hang with my boys. So I'm gonna take my chance, man. Hopefully it makes some strange happen. It's not though. I'm not gonna be too bummed out. Like, it is what it is.
And if not, you can always try to hit that familiar up on the late night tip. I mean, it happens. It's what it's expected on New Year's. I expect to get at least one hey from a girl that I've talked to within the last 5 years at some point on New Year's. Now, I'm in a good place, so I probably won't be sending that, but if I were on the prowl in 2 nights, I would be absolutely sending at least one feeler text myself.
But see, this is how I feel good about my text. Fucking hey, son of a bitch. Did you guys hear that?
Do you smell toast?
Jesus.
Are you okay?
Hold on.
Don't, hey,
Jeez.
that light, that's not where you want to go.
Fucking hey, bro.
Sean.
What?
I can hear you.
Hold on, bro. I'm having a little bit of a...
Technical difficulties.
I'm feeling pretty good about shit, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I haven't had an unsuccessful New Year. I was just thinking back while we were having all this technical difficulty. I don't think I've had an unsuccessful New Year just because I've either been in a relationship or have one of those, like, just throwbacks, generally. I don't normally have the one-night stands, and, like, normally it's like I've known them for a little while or, like, we've talked for a while.
Okay.
So normally, like, I've already sent out, like, the feelers, like, what are you doing on New Year's? What's going on? That kind of shit.
You lay the groundwork.
Yeah, and, like, I haven't asked people to join us, but I just, like, I'm already making it, like, known I'm going to be out. So when I'm hitting them up, like, hey, it's 2 o'clock. What are you guys getting into? It doesn't look like I'm just trying to get laid at the end of the night.
Okay, yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
None of us are Joe Montana driving down in the 4th quarter to win the game. It's all pretty much predetermined.
Yeah.
If you're getting laid on New Year's or not.
Hopefully. I mean, it could turn out.
See,
but I said, I'll be out.
We're beating the odds, I think. I think we're going to do it. Sean, what were you saying?
I feel pretty good about my chances this year, though. For one reason, and one reason only, we're going to be blessed with the presence of an excellent wingman. I've never went out with Christy, like, you know, out on the town, and I've just heard amazing things. So I have a feeling that she's going to be a big help as far as sending bitches our way type of deal.
I have.
So,
she doesn't, but she does love to show her ass to strangers, which draws the wrong kind of crowd.
But not at a rave.
It just draws all the thirsty dudes.
It'll draw the thirsty chicks, too, at a rave. Because everything is just vibrations.
You guys have a lot more hope than I do, and I know I'm the Debbie Downer of the group.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I've seen this stuff live. Like, raves, shit gets weird,
I've been
man.
to raves, too. I've struck out at every rave I've ever gone to.
Yeah, but it's probably because...
It's always been the bar afterward.
I mean, you probably haven't been at the right... Have you been at the right level with everybody that's in the rave room?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else is in there just drunk.
Just because I wait 2 hours doesn't mean I don't go balls deep. I just like to make sure nobody like starts dropping around me before I dive in. So I spend the first little while just getting stupid drunk. And then, like, once I make sure everybody's, like, just maybe getting a little lockjaw or something, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to dive in. So then I just dive in with them, and it kills the stupid drunk, or, like, dulls it down. You kind of come back with everybody, and then you're in that another, like, level. So it's still a lot of fun. And at, like, 5 a.m. when everybody's coming down and searching for getting back there, you're still there. It's fine.
I like it. I'm just going to be a...
Late night tip, find your drugs early. Don't worry about their purity.
Yep, there it is. I'm going to be just doing my best to try to wingman. At least try to do... my plan is more to be a scout. You know, if you guys can get the conversation started, I will help.
We're not a scout. Okay.
I mean, no, I can help break down with the charm because the most attractive thing to women is you not wanting to fuck them. Like, if you're like, you can't be too eager. So in a conversation, if you generally are in that mindset, and I will be in that mindset the whole time, where I'll just be dropping jokes because I'm just going to be testing material.
I thought you were going to be the... Never mind.
I'm going to be the not thirsty guy.
That's the worst.
I'm not thirsty
because that's the one they draw to.
Well, but at least it'll keep you there, yeah, because it's not going to happen. But yeah, if you can be that guy without having something
the best
there,
wingman's the semi-annoying dude that like.
The best wingman is the attention getting like asshole, and then you're FEMA who just gets to come in and apologize
or just make fun of him.
Or that it depends on.
I just always go that route.
It really it depends. You got to feel out your suspect.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair.
Some people don't. You know, they just watched a guy be a complete asshole, and then you're gonna try to come and swoop in by just being an asshole, by making fun of you can. Yeah. So some of them need like I'm sorry for my friend routine.
I can't do that. I can only be like, my friend's a fucking retard, isn't it?
College was college for me, man. I just kind of did what I had to when I needed to.
We've all been with the Korean boy once.
So that brings me to, I'm so glad you said that, because that actually brought up an idea in my head, fantastic.
Oh, no.
So we were at the burlesque show that turned into the drag show, Shawn, and so naturally I've been thinking about you, not because I picture you in a wig with some lipstick, at least not, I haven't for a while, but I was thinking.
Sorry for my extended shower.
I was thinking to myself, what would happen? There's this event. I don't know if it's an event. There's a thing that happens during tours in Brazil where, if you're on a bus, there will be just a bunch of prostitutes there on the corner, and they'll play this game where they're all lined up on the bus, and you kind of make bets as to who you think is actually a woman and who is a man, cross-dressing. And then they like count down from 10 and they all flash you with their dresses and they're not wearing underwear, and you get to see like who won, see who had dick and who didn't. And that got me thinking, like in some big hypothetical world, like let's say we're in Brazil and you find someone who's, it doesn't have to be a prostitute. I'm not saying you guys would pay, but let's just say we're wasted in Brazil. Bad Dinner Guest has gone international. So remember, this is a complete fairy tale world. So would you, you're taking this girl home or to her shack, and you go from first, you're going from first to second base, and then when you're time to see like, well, let me see if this is wet enough or if I'm going to have to do some work with my tongue, and you grab a handful of balls, what happens?
What happens?
Yeah, what do you do? Like, if you're in that moment, what do you do? Do you break down and cry?
No.
Do you get mad? Do you blame this dude for tricking you?
If he told me he was a woman, then yes.
Now, I don't know if I'm gonna kick his ass, but it's definitely when I was like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? Like, if he's like, I'm like, nah, dude, I ain't trying to hear you. Get the fuck out of here.
What if he stares you deep in your eyes, Shawn, and said, I thought you were different. I thought it wouldn't matter to you.
Well, you fucking thought wrong, you fucking fag, because I'm not doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I would be pretty pissed.
Hate.
I'd probably laugh.
But yeah, especially if I was like legit turned on, dude. I thought I'm about to get some pussy, and I reached down and get a handful of balls. Yeah, I'm about to be kind of salty about that, bro. Like,
you're not gonna just think to yourself, well,
nah.
There's that mouth.
Nah. Ron White on Joe Rogan Experience just told a pretty good story about finding out like way late that he was getting blown by like lady men for probably a while.
Oh wow!
So listen to that Joe Rogan Experience.
That will be fantastic.
I would probably like only have the reaction Shawn had if I was somehow suspicious earlier and had asked and him been like, no, I'm a lady. There's a vagina down there. And then I got a fistful of balls. If like he just assumed I knew and we were fucking around, I would be like, okay, well, I don't see myself having a boner anymore. But I would definitely have to laugh. Because I'd just be like, oh my God, I knew this was going to happen once.
Yeah, I would be a little mad too if like we had been messing around a little bit and like this she dude already like fucking blew me or something. Like, yeah, I'd be furious. Like, really, you want to suck my dick and not even tell me you're a dude? Like, for real? Like, that's like major violation. So like that, he'd probably catch ass whooping for that. Like, if he already like sucked me off.
If he, like, let's say he has a tongue ring.
He made you orgasm, and you're still angry at this man.
And you're gonna beat him up for that.
I don't orgasm from the head, dude.
You said off.
You know what I mean? Like, just suck me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean like suck me until I came. But
No, I need to know right here and right now. To what extent did this hypothetical man blow you? Did he blow you to completion?
No.
No.
Okay. It was like a warm up thing.
It was like it was the right before the moment you found out they were balls, because you thought the skirt was about to come up and she was about to sit on something, and then you felt this poke in your belly button, and you're like, "What the shit?"
Yeah.
How's your butt so loose?
Where are those balls?
Yeah. So, okay. Well, so Shawn would beat someone up. No.
Only if, like I said, there was like actual real sexual.
Only
contact.
if you got pleasure from it first.
Well, that's when the guy became a faggot.
Yeah.
Shawn enjoyed it. That's when the guy became
The second Shawn realizes he liked it, then it's time for somebody to catch an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Suddenly I'm a homophobe and beating the shit out of you while we're like screaming slurs. But only because I enjoyed it.
You're like the neighbor in
if he
American
would have used
Beauty.
too much teeth, you guys would have been bros afterward. But you liked it, so he's a faggot. I like it.
What the fuck? Oh shit. No, how would you react, Cash?
I'm not gonna get like, if you trick me, you trick me. Like, good on you. You win this round. I might drink a handle of vodka when I get home, and just like watch as much straight porn as I can for like 2 days. I don't know. You never know how you're gonna react.
You're gonna have some thinking to do no matter what.
Yeah. Either way, like it's time for a pit stop in Seoul.
You're gonna have to think about: have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it, and did you deny it to yourself?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Did I know the whole time, and I was just like,
Exactly.
Am I gonna be like Jamie Foxx and blame it on the alcohol? I mean, it. Yeah. I don't. I would like to think that I wouldn't lash out and be upset at the person, because they went out to get that job done. They accomplished their mission. I should be mad. If you fall to a deception, you should be mad at yourself, right, for being deceived. So I would probably just leave and and I'd just go think for a really long time. And I might become like a monk or something. Something where you like maybe a year.
I'd be scarred.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be scarred. I'd hope that it would be a good story in the future.
The idea that would be that scarring to me backs up the idea that, like, a drunken one-night stand that the chick wakes up and she's like, oh, I probably wouldn't have fucked him if I was drunk. That is, like, emotionally damaging for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's the same idea to me. Like,
Okay, if you wouldn't be pissed if this dude sucked on your dick and then you found out he was a dude?
No, because at the end of the day, that's on me.
Unless he lied about it.
I didn't do my research.
But if you had your doubts to begin with, you should have walked away. If you had to ask him.
And also that means I went off my normal strategy. Because I grew up.
They suck their dick first?
Yeah. No, I grew up in rural Indiana, man. Like, my game plan is like, you've come twice before I'm inside you. Like, I have to earn my way on this earth. And so I go down on the chick before anything else happens. So if the chick is sucking me off first, then I went off my game plan. So again, it is on me. So no, I'm not cold cocking a dude because it's on me. But I see how you would have that instant anger and emotion, but you're just processing something. That's one of the first you're going to deny it. You're like, that's not a dick. And then you're instantly, once you realize that's a real dick, you're going to go to anger. You're going to go immediately to stage 2.
I like that strategy, and here's why I recommend that strategy. Because, like, if you just finger a chick, like, her pants can still be on. But if you, like, start kissing down, like, she has to lower her pants. And then if she even, like, fights her underwear, if you start, she's going to take her underwear off. But, like, if you do it any other way, there's a lot more steps between getting your dick inside of her than that. And if you just keep doing that, eventually she's going to be like, I need you to fuck me. Like, your success rate goes up.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to step away for a quick second. I'll be right back.
I understand, sir. But I was just saying, I appreciate that you use the same strategy because it skips so many middlemen, and you just have to fucking go for it, I guess.
My only worry is I think you're a bit too descriptive because Shawn is taking this impromptu stroke break.
I understand. I just was going to let it happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I just hope he remembers to mute his mic.
Ever faithful host.
We're just gonna hear the thump 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 thump. Probably gonna be just some Christy Mack video on RedTube. No, Not that I know what that is.
I really thought it was going to be trannies. With how hard he was fighting the idea of that, we should just hook Shawn up with the tranny because that's what he wants.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, you fight. So, but do you think he? Because I want to ask him about. I hope he comes back soon. I want to ask him about the bubble pop, the bubble pop lady.
Oh well, he's popping some bubbles right now.
Because I think he'd have been all over that. I think if he had been there, he might have gotten beat up by a performer because he might have actually went for her big time.
I think he would have went for her. The black lady gentleman. I don't know what he or she went by. I really don't.
I don't remember either.
If she was a male in drag or a chick. Either way, the 200-pound black person with a dick.
I just remember thinking that dude could play wide receiver in the
NFL. I think he will stop Shawn. Shawn will be enjoyed so much being overpowered by this slender but powerful black gentleman lady that he'll be like, guys, everything I said was wrong. I want to make little Mochiato babies with this black man lady. And that's going to be the last we see of Shawn. Yeah.
I'd like to... Wow. There's some interesting science behind that. But yeah, moral of the story, I think you're about right. So...
Don't explain to him that it's not going to make Mochiato babies. Shawn...
I wouldn't know how to.
Shawn only has sex to conceive children. He's a Christian.
Yes.
So, don't...
While I, on the other hand, am a pagan. So I just, wake up every day and worship the 4 versions of the sun, just like the Egyptians. You know what? Interesting side note, since we're not on the Bible podcast, and I can get away with saying this, does anyone else think it's weird that Christians end their prayers by saying the name of an Egyptian god?
Amen?
Yeah.
I was always told it means so let it be done.
Amen is one of the 4 versions of the sun that the Egyptians worshipped as gods. There's Amen, Ra, Osiris, and then Set, which is where we get sunset, and Horus. I believe those are all of them. But I just always thought it was interesting. Like, it might mean something else, but it's also it's an interesting coincidence. Mm-hmm. It always makes me giggle. That and Christmas trees.
What the fuck is Shawn doing?
I really think he's masturbating, which is fine.
Vigorously.
I mean, this is late night tips, but not mushroom stamp. But
it is what it is.
So
I didn't. From now on, we're just gonna have to stay away from such graphic content. I had no idea that it could have that effect on him.
Yeah.
I hope it didn't on our audience. I hope there's not some dude driving, listening to this 6 months from now, that just steps away from the wheel. He's just in the tree, and he's like, officer. I was listening to late night tips. I was overcome with.
I have an idea.
They need to come.
Jarrell posted a piece of erotic short fiction on our blog, and I'd like to read it as a podcast. And I'd like to do it right now. All right, maybe we'll do it as a side episode.
Pull your phone, pull it up. It's on baddinnerguest.blogspot.com. You guys can read it at home.
Well, unfortunately, Shawn's over there masturbating on the other line of my phone, so I need to save the charge here. But it's so you're feeling good about New Year's. Are you gonna have now? Luckily, you have your own room. Yeah.
I really feel like I'll probably strike out. Just if I had to bet on it, I would still bet on striking out. But I'm going in at 100.
110%.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The odds are just always against you, even when they're for you. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. You can hit it with the optimism, or you can go at it with the more...
I'm optimistic because I have more going for me at this point in the year than almost any other. With that optimism, I'm still probably going to strike out, but the best chance I have, I'm going to swing for them balls.
Yeah. I like it. That's the way the saying should be. Now, oh man, I lost it when you said the ball thing. You got me. You spoke to my soul on that one. It's sort of like the opposite of, shoot for the stars so you'll land in the clouds. I say shoot for that puddle of mud, because if you don't trip and fall in it, then you're happy. If you tell yourself there's a puddle of mud right there, I'm probably going to fall in it, Then when you don't, you're like, ooh, pleasant surprise.
Exactly.
And
it gives you so many little like happy moments when you're like this. I literally, when I'm climbing on like certain roofs, I'm like, I'm gonna fall off this roof. I'm like, I hope I land there. And when I don't fall and I get off of it, it feels so much better than if I'm just like, I'm not gonna fall.
Just create minor victories for yourself instead of always assuming things and then only being able to be disappointed. That's
my shit's gonna be in the front yard when I get home today. I still have a place to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah.
Now that is terrible relationship advice because that's how you turn in probably to the dude who sends 20 different text messages. Have you? So, are you that dude? Is it or like you? How long does it take if you're texting a chick? How long does it take for her to not respond before you're like,
this is a
the fuck is up?
Thing. So, I will feel somebody out for sure, but like it always creeped me out, like because I have a lot of female friends, and they would have these dudes that would text them like 4 or 5 times a day for days in a row, and then not, and then text them for 4. I will like the first day like I'll generally send you a text and be like whatever, you know. Here's my number, that kind of thing. And then, like, assume I'm going to get a reply back. And then I'll send another text. But, like, I'm not afraid to double text if 2 separate things happen. If, like, we were hanging out and, like, you said you liked this band and I see they're playing, just because I texted you that morning and you didn't text me back doesn't mean I'm not going to send you that later in the day. You know what I mean? But after the first couple of days, if I don't get a text back, I'm going to wait, like, a week or 2. And then probably send, like, hey, I'm going out later tonight, just seeing what you're up to. And, like, sometimes that pans out, and sometimes you don't get anything back, but the next morning you'll get a fucking text back. So I never, like, I'm just not creepy with it. And I'm not like, hey, you're so beautiful, I miss you. But, like, bitches get those.
Yeah.
Like, and it works sometimes. And I used to, like, if you didn't text me back after a couple of days, I'd delete your number. But, like, I saw it work for other people. I was like, okay, I gotta, like, employ this a little bit.
You talking about one night stands?
No,
Why are you trying to jerk off again?
One night stand. Welcome back, Shawn B. So we do know you're not a 2-pump chump. You're just about a 2-minute and 45-second chump.
Oh, okay.
That was a world record in my world. I liked it. But no, so we were talking about Shawn. So we were talking about whether or not we're the kind of guy that freaks out over text messages, and RJ was telling us how he's a real patient guy with it. Go ahead.
I was just making a grimace. I wouldn't say I'm patient, but yeah, like I make myself not.
He at least plays the patient game, so he'll sit and wait. Are you? So let's say you're talking to a chick and you send her a text and you don't. How long does it take for you to start before you start getting upset that you're not getting responded to?
Like 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yeah, if it's been like a whole day and you get to text me back, I'm gonna be like, hey, remember me? Something like that. Like, what the fuck? Or honestly,
Bad call.
My biggest thing is like.
You say have you sent that text before? The hey, remember me text?
That is the creepiest.
Not really. No, not like that.
Okay.
But no, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'll be low-key kind of hurt. And especially if, like, it's like a text, like, or no, for example, if I really text, I get pissed off. It's one of those things, you're talking to a chick on the phone, she's like, all right, I'll call you right back or something, and it never calls back. It's like a day or 2 later, you're like, really, bitch? I'm not going to call. I'm going to see if I can't call you back if you said specifically you're going to call me back. Because to me, I feel like I'm creeping. If you're like, hey, I'll call you back, or hey, I'm going to text you here in a little bit, and you don't do it, I'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. And I'll just wait it out until she eventually does. And when she does, I'm kind of an asshole. Especially if it's like 2 or 3 days later, it's like, I'm kind of a dick. But, I don't know.
Man, you sound a lot like a lot of my ex-girlfriends. Not meaning that as a slight to you, but it just seems like that seems to be the biggest pet peeve women have with me is first of all, if I had a girl tell me she'd call me right back and then didn't call me for 2 days, I might put a ring on her finger because I love that kind of private time. Like, I love to be by myself. I'm kind of weird that way, I guess. I'm a bit more of a shut-in. You know, I like, obviously, I'm not a complete loner. I don't like to masturbate every single day. So you end up in some relationship situations. But I just think it's funny because I'm not the dude at all. I'm that dude that where you guys get pissed at me because I'll forget to text you back. So I don't get mad at all when anyone doesn't text me back. You're busy. Like, we have lives to live. Like, shit happens. I'm pretty sure if you're into me enough, you'll hit me back up. If not, I'm cool enough with myself to know that it may take a month or two again, but like, I know I'm gonna get laid again. I know I'm not gonna end up at home alone, sitting in my basement eating Doritos, or whatever analogy or stereotype you want to use. I'm not really worried about any of that. So I know that was about it for me on that one. I just wanted to see where you guys were at because I've been in situations, and now this, I will admit, as a younger man, I had been that guy before. I've definitely been in a relationship before, and now I think it doesn't help when you get cheated on and then you go back into that relationship. I think that kind of, you're setting yourself up for that failure because how else, especially multiple times, like you just my first girlfriend. My first girlfriend ever cheated on me probably 3 or 4 different times throughout a 3-year relationship, and I kept going back. So, naturally you tend to be more like, hey, what's the deal? If you get way more into someone's schedule when you've been cheated on, and I think it just took me a while to grow out of that stage. But now I'm more of the like, I just hope you're cool with the fact that it might take me a day or two to text you back sometimes.
I make myself do that on purpose to seem normal.
Oh, yeah?
The wait a day or two to text back, be like, oh, I've been too consistent. This bitch sometimes takes a couple days to text me back. Maybe I should seem like I don't care that much.
Well, and you know what? That's a good thing, too, to keep in mind. Like, it is a bit...
I hate that it's a game.
I've heard it enough times from women that I was either friends with or, even as, when I do my post-mortem with an ex, is you can't really be always available. Like, sometimes it is actually a turn on to a woman for you to be like, actually, I'm busy. I have plans. Like, I have more in my life going on than just you. Like, there's nothing, think about it this way. Like, there's nothing less attractive than knowing that someone's world revolves around you. You don't want that responsibility. You don't want that constant pressure of, like, not only do I have to run my shit, but, like, I constantly have to be aware and, like, paying and attentive to you. Like, I know you need to have your own shit. And, like, they want ambition because there's always that other shit. Like, we look at a chick at a bar and, like, we take her home, and if we decide if round 2 or 3 happens, usually based on how that night goes, and if we like having sex with her, we're not nearly as deep. I'm not trying to be too crass here or whatever. I know we're not just all out just after just a piece of meat or anything. I'm not trying to say that, but they'll be thinking more of like, okay, is this... They look, I think, more into who we are as people, whereas we're more looking as like, oh, is this sex good or not? And I'm not talking about in a one-night stand scenario. I'm talking about like when you're past that and you're kind of breaking it down.
Yeah. What was I going to say? What did you say about the... I don't remember. That was the note, isn't it? But
the note is interesting. Yeah. It's there for a backup.
Yeah, but... Oh... I forget.
I wish we had the Jeopardy music.
Do. So, not looking for piece of meat. What were you saying before that? Oh, being busy. I think that, like, I've always, like, how are these ugly dudes on, like, Twitter and Facebook and all the video things, like, constantly have, like, comments from pretty hot chicks or musicians and stuff like that. I don't even think it's the talent so much because half of them aren't talented. It just looks like they're always doing something. And if you're putting yourself out there, people assume people must like you.
Yeah, and people like you, and you have ambition, and you're trying to do something. And just honestly, I think even more importantly and more subconsciously, just they know that your world doesn't revolve around them. Especially if you find yourself with an independent person. Like, they're going to they don't want a latchkey relationship. But...
Fair.
So when you're... I want to get to your note because I think this is a good one. I'll start with Shawn. Shawn, are you over there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't have to squeeze one out real quick. But speaking of squeezing one out, what is your typical dry spell, Shawn? Like, at what point do you consider it a dry spell? And like, you know, how long are they, or you know, what's your longest? Have you had any just epic dry spells?
Yeah, I mean, I went like 6 months before.
Woo!
Yeah, long time, man.
That made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's definitely my longest. Normally they get anywhere from like 2 weeks to, you know, a couple months. Just depends. Depends on the effort I'm putting forward. There's just sometimes, man, honestly, where I'm just kind of indulge in my own shit and don't really be looking to get laid. You know what I mean? There's like, I got through those periods where I'm just strictly cool with rubbing one out and going about my day, not having to worry about bitches. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends.
That's why you gotta have buns in the oven.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you? What's yours, Kevin? Oh, mine's I'll give you some time to think it over. Like probably like a month or so, if I had to guess. It's like the typical dry spell, if it's gonna happen. But I just have so many people that like I've talked to through the years that like will randomly pop up once or twice a year. That like one of them is gonna pop up at least by default on almost any given month. So that kind of helps. And it seems like, from what I've seen from the character of Kevin, you probably have the same kind of. It just seems like you have a few people that like know you, and then in between you're meeting people that will also later know you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get. I don't mean to brag, but I do get repeat business. Lucky, you know.
No matter how much they hate you, if you do it okay, they'll thank you one night.
Yep. Sometimes that's, you know. I had a chick that I used to hang out with for a while, and her phrase was, you know, sometimes Kitty just needs a scratch. And I just always think about that, like every once in a while, like
in the face.
Sometimes. But, you know, but if you think about it, just the idea just being like sometimes like that's literally they're just looking for something that's, you know, they just need a not dildo. They just need flesh and blood. And even if they don't like you and they thought you were kind of an ass, you know, if you did an all right job. But I more, see, when Shawn said 2 weeks, that threw me because I wouldn't consider 2 weeks a dry spell. I also kind of, like, I'm not above, like, I turn down some of my callbacks as well. You know, I don't always, there are times where I'm just like, you know, but I'm more of an introvert. There are times where I'm just like, I really don't want to hook up with this person because it probably won't just be that. Even if I do think it will just be that, it's like I'm not trying to deal with it right now. And I have a good internet connection. And I'm a dry guy, so I save money on lotion. So there's no issue for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But a month would be, I guess. Yeah, I'm a dry guy. I'm like Fred Durst.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you say what the fuck? I say I can literally fire this thing anywhere at any time. I already have everything that I need so long as there's something to aim at.
Until you have a lobotomy and lose your imagination.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing is it's not even necessarily imagination. It's once I get dementia, I lose my memory because you kind of you save some things for the slideshow, and that's how that works. And that's only if you're out of data. Or you have a low battery charge. You know, you don't even really need to. You know, I don't care if Verizon knows how much porn I watch on my phone. Well, I don't give a shit. That's good for you. You'll probably find some cool stuff. I hope you like cosplay. Chicks dress like. I hope you like chicks dressed like Harley Quinn or Wonder Woman. It's a good time.
I've had. Okay. Can
we do that? Weirdest porn?
Can we save it for another episode? And I'll just write this one down as a note and talk to you guys about it in another one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it would probably go longer than 10 minutes too. But Shawn, did you have anything you wanted to add? Or I guess I could peace out and you guys wrap up even. I got to get to bed because I have a job in the morning.
Oh, yep. So do I.
So.
Name dropper.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Shawn B, things looking up though. You got a new job.
What's that, buddy?
So things are looking up. You got a new job.
Yeah, man, things are on the up and up. That's for sure. It's been a rough couple of weeks. I'm beyond the broke, but I do see the light, so feeling pretty good about things.
That's good news.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
Getting sorted out always feels good. Where can people check you out at?
You can check me on Twitter at SPB_614. But you're more likely to get me on like Facebook. Just look up the real Shawn B, real capitalized. Yeah, and SoundCloud. You can check out my music on SoundCloud/GetWithIt614.
GetWithIt614.
You can also find him on farmersonly.com.
And Christian Mingle.
Under Snakeskin Sean.
Under the same name. It's beautiful. As always, at 60 Grit Radio here for me, RJ, and then Kevin. Why don't you give them you and everything else, because everything else is you.
That's not what she ever said. So you can find me on Twitter at myboykev, because I just love to annoy people who have to tag me and stuff. Find my any of the work that I produce on Facebook at Kev Massing. And just follow us on Bad Dinner Guests. Really, that's where everything goes.
Perfect.
It's a good place to start.
That's Bad Dinner Guests with an S at the end of it. baddinnerguests.blogspot.com. Definitely check us out on SoundCloud and leave some comments.
Oh, and I can't forget Late Night Tips. Follow us at Late Night Tips. This show has its own handle. Oh, you want us to talk about some random ass shit? Just tweet us about it. We'll do it. We'll give you a shout out.
Hell yeah, bro. Check us out.
And that's the best late night tip. Later.